Is it possible to learn this power?
Oh, it definitely is. When you watch this video to the end, I'll share that power with you. So for me, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, Skull Vikings. And I used to be this type of fan in which when the Vikings lost a game, it would affect me for the rest of the week. Having me so upset when they lost. Bringing that energy, the upsetness, into everything that I'm doing. Every place that I go. Want to know the reason why I was so upset over that? Because I felt so miserable in my life to begin with. And I was dependent on the Minnesota Vikings to make me feel good. So dependent on feeling good that I needed a certain outcome to happen to feel good. That outcome, which is outside of my control, which is whether they win or whether they lose. And what is in my control is how I choose to respond to whether they win or whether they lose. There's a formula, just like in life. So many of us are so dependent on things and people to be a certain way for us to feel good. And when that inevitably doesn't happen, now you don't feel good. There are so many things in our life that's outside of our control. The way people are, what people are gonna do. Even in this instance, whether or not your team wins or lose. And when you can accept the fact of those things outside your control, that's when your power comes back. Because now you have the power to choose. Now, don't get me wrong. I still get upset when they lose. I still get upset during the games. I still get excited when they win, but I let it be for that moment. I don't allow that moment to dictate how I'm going to move in other moments moving forward. And that right there is how you have your power in regards to whether your team wins or lose. And also in regards to life, when things and people happen a certain way, that's outside of your control. And trust me, this is totally possible for anyone out there. I'm no more special than you. It just takes a willingness to do the inner work necessary to start shifting that relationship you have with your sports team. So if this is you and this calls for you and you want to have a deeper conversation to receive some support around that, I'm a guy you should reach out to. Send me a private message. Let's connect and let's create that possibility. I love you infinitely. Stay connected.